Yeah, and welcome to the channel. This is Share Pirate Gaming with your host Grimaldus, here to bring you a 30 parallel battle report, logistic style, with Death Gaurd versus Ultramarines. Here we're going to go see the battle and play open war and see which side would win. As a note, you guys can listen to Two Steps from Hell. They're a really good band. I usually play them in the background of my head, when, on my phone and whatnot. If you guys want to listen to the epic and all that good stuff. All right, let's go to the battle and see what's happening. And over on this side, we have, again, the Corpse Bringers. Pox's unit. Pox, if you saw the last video, he's the Death Jester. He's Mortarion's, again, Laughing Man. He's going to bring some Nurglings, some Plague Marines, Flubber Prime, and he's going to bring some good old zombies. Poxwalkers. And over on this crazy side, we have the Ultramarines, the greatest in the galaxy, led by Hector Alvarez Cortez Rodriguez. I think I said it right. And then we have, again, Jonathan's squad, the Eradicators, a 10-man squad of a Braverman squad, and, of course, Big E himself. We're going to see what the battle feels like in a couple seconds. These are, again, my custom-made chapter, bring Ultramarines, obviously. And let's see what I get in the battlefield. So the battlefield, like you see here, I'm going to actually change it up a little bit. I brought some line of blocking terrain. I'm not very limited what I have right now, so I'm going to get more wood terrain. I mean, I was a wood terrain guy. Yeah, that's me. So I'm going to be, again, using these long line of blocking for sight. Obviously, infantry can pass through it, but not Big E, unfortunately. Flubber Prime can, because he has fly, so he's able to fly through it, no problem. Let's see which side we will get, and let's see the mission parameters first. Okay, so here's the mission parameters. We're going to have, again, this kind of deployment. It's going to be like the box, and then 12 inches in. We have Kill the Courier. This is a good one, actually. So what happens if we pick one model of unit, it's not the Warlord. He has to be on the field, too. So what happens if he dies, you just win. It's really cool. It's like one of my favorite missions. Then we also have, again, Battle Frenzy. That gives us +1 to attacks everyone on the battlefield. That's pretty tasty. So we're going to get 3 command points each. So this is, again, the mission parameters. Let's see, roll for sides. Rolling off for sides! Right, so I think Ultramarines are going to be the aggressor, and Death Gaurd will be the defender. You see the battlefield over here. We have, again, the Ultramarines, again, like 12 inches in. These guys are this little box over here. So again, let's just see which ones go back and forth. I was thinking long and hard about this. I think I'm going to make the Nurglings, the autistic little children of Nurgle itself, one of the couriers. I'll designate it, though. And I think also with it, too, for the Ultramarine side, I think the best candidate for this is, of course, Big freaking E. Eddie! Again, he'll be the courier as well. So the mission, this is how the states, again, that the Death Gaurd have found this really awful contagion. And with the contagion itself, the Nurglings have this special vial that Pox gave them. So at this point, they're trying to, again, infect the city of the Imperium, whatever planet this is. At this point, again, the Death Gaurd are trying to poison it, and the Ultramarines are trying to save it. So whoever, again, kills the courier first, like I said, either dooms the city or saves it. So we'll see what happens. Again, really quick errata. The Death Gaurd don't have their codex yet. I still don't have them yet. I know YouTube right now, people are talking about it. You should check out Lex's Eagle Queen. She has a really good review about it. At this point, I'm going to get the codex really soon, so I'm actually going to use the codex stats from now on. I'm not using stratagems, unfortunately, because I don't know what their stratagems are, but I'm going to give them the contagion ability. So if they're around, again, I think 6 inches, then everyone suffers a -1 toughness. That's not Nurgle, which is very good. Boxwalkers, I am going to give them a 4-up toughness, and I'm just going to give everything regular. But these guys are going to have, again, 2 wounds and +1 attack. So yeah. Alright, let's do this. Defenders get this set up first. The zombies are coming. They're going to probably put themselves on the wall over here. Getting all the zombos right here. All the zombos. Rings. Alright, Braverman squad's going to go next. Braverman will lead the charge like always because he's a badass. Leaving them right there. Braverman squad is like always going to take the bolt rifle variant, rapid fire 1. Braverman himself is going to have a thunder hammer, badass thunder hammer, And then he's going to also have the auxiliary grenade launcher, so you can shoot a grenade. Boom. So again, like I said, the 10-man squad is going to be right on the line. Box the Death Jester. We'll go right here. These other zombie cauldrons, companions. So of course, Pox's Death Jester is going to be the warlord for this warband. He's going to have again the Relic of Decay, the Parapet, sorry, mouthful, and Miasma Pestilence, Gift of Contagion, and Pearlescent Vitality. What the Parapet does again is it gives you one extra Gift of Contagion discipline, and also gives you the ability, once you cast a power successfully, you can get wounds back. So this time I'm going to take a Warlord trait. I'm going to take the Arch Contaminator, allowing them to re-roll their wounds as long as they're 6 inches around Pox. Which that's pretty good. I think it's a lot better trait because he's going to go synergy this time. So, yep. Then we have Jonathan squads with the going to have the bolt rifles, the Eradicator bolt rifles. Really good. Melt is always good. And we play Jonathan's Angry Boys right there. My man, Flubber Prime, with 2 Plague Spitters. He's going to go right over here, right next to Pox. Then we have the man of the hour, Hector Alvarez Cortez Rodriguez. He's going to go right here with his men to back them up. I forgot to mention again that also Pox is going to have a force stave, so that's his main weapon and bolt gun. Hector, the hero of the Imperium, the one we deserve but not we need. Again, at this point, Hector is going to have a force sword. He's going to have a bolt pistol, crack grenades, and frack grenades. He's going to have again his 3 main disciplines. He's going to get the Malcador's Tomb, so he's able to again get 1 extra psychic power from the Liberia's trait. He's going to get the Veil Time, Psychic Fortress, and Might of Heroes. They're pretty good. I mean, you may have to buff up Big E, so we'll see what happens. Of course, we have Slum Squad. Slum is a very old veteran. He doesn't really like Pox very much, but he has no choice to listen to him. Yeah, these guys are going to go with him. Doing disciples like this. Again, they're going to be rocking this time with a 3 plasma guns like always. Slurm himself will have a power fist. There you go. Slurm will have a power fist, and the rest have bolt guns, bringing Icon of Despair. I mean, Icon of Despair doesn't really do much, but this looks cool. And like I said, all these guys will have the Contagion keyword. So again, anything they near within 6 inches, they get -1 toughness. Ooh. But we're not going to play the old rule discussing resilient. Last game we did. That was the last time we were ever going to play it. So now they're going to have just -1 damage. So we'll see what happens with that. Biggie! I love this model. I really do. It dies really quick in a real game, but it's just so cool. Look how cool that model is. His arms and everything like that. I am Biggie. I will destroy heretics and Xenos and demons. Beep boop bop. Again, at this point, again, he's going to have the Assault Gatling Cannon, the Heavy Flamer, the Icarus Rocket Pod, and the Frag Launchers. He's going to be the courier. He's going to see if he lives or dies to this. He will hold on to the vaccine with all of his might to protect the people of the Imperium. Because that's what heroes do. And we have the autistic kids of Nurgle. They all just happy and giggling and crapping their pantses like always. Farting up a storm. I mean, little lords, what do you expect? I'm going to designate one of them, so this guy, he's going to be the marker. This guy. So again, he's going to be the courier too. So they're just tossing the contagion back and forth at each other. And it really pisses off Pox too, because these guys are just going to play with it. So he's like giving him literally, again, one job. Just one job to hold on to that vaccine. So this little guy is holding on the vaccine. And they all go there chanting, "We want a pony! We want a pony!" As Pox goes, "Ugh, I will get you your pony after that battle. Hold on to that contagion. We want a pony!" Alright, the battle conditions have been set. Again, the Death Gaurd are going to stay here. My primary objective is, again, logistically speaking, move them across the field to try to get to Big E over here. Big E will be able to hide behind cover, and these guys will be able to protect him. But we'll see what happens if the Death Guard's assault able to break them. These guys can be an issue like always. They always are. And like I said, the Nurglings probably kick back and wait. Play hide and seek, I guess. Let's roll off Zigas to go first. Rolling off. 3-3. Battle of the Fates. Alright, so Ultramarines will take the first turn. So we're going to go to turn 1. Ultramarines. Turn 1. The greatest in the galaxy. Alright. So these guys are going to move up to the wall. Yeah, they're gonna try to back up brothers. Moving Braveman boys over there. I don't know if I mentioned before, but Hector does have the Warlord trait, the Imperium Sword. Allows him to get +1 attack and +1 strength, either he charges or heroic intervenes. So Hector himself is going to go for a walk. Come, my brothers, let us show these Nurgle dogs who the true art of war is. Anyhow, Jonathan's a very angry boy. He's just going to shuffle on with him. Just shuffle angrily. We march for, you know the rest. My man, Biggie. So he's just going to move up behind the wall. On the wall, and he's going to join his brothers. And I don't think I'm going to use any stratagems during the movement phase. They're supposed to be the command phase. I'm sorry. So those are command phase and movement phase. But again, at this point, there's no point using any stratagems right now. So we have 4 command points right now. So we're going to go straight into the psychic phase. All right. Hector is going to use Veil Time on the Braverman squad. If you can turn back time, ooh, he does, but he perils. I'm going to spend a command point, so I don't want to reroll. I don't want to peril. Alright, so you got an 7. Alright. Nurgle's up. Pox would not deny this power, but he's probably going to deny Psychic Fortress of the Ancients. That allows him to get the 5-up Bimble. No, doesn't not go off. Right? Dead Might of Heroes. He's been mighted with a 10. Then the Death Gaurd get to attack. Sorry, to deny this. 11. No, does not deny. You see Hector as he channels into the warp. You see again, he tries to cast, Psychic Fortress. It doesn't work. When he turns around, he's like, bless this ginormous machine of, again, the Emperor's divineness, he says, or something like that. And then afterwards, again, you see again, Big E goes from toughness 8. Yay, +1 strength. At this point, we're all done with Psychic. No shooting because we can't see anything. I mean, we can't see anything through this wall, which I put it on purpose. It's going to be like a wall of death scenario. So, 2 forces. Have you ever been to a Children of Bodom concert? It's so awesome. So you get like 2 sides, and then the band gets ready. And then they tell the people to get ready, and they just slam into each other. So let's do a wall of death. Let's just do that. At this point, we're going to go to Nurgle turn 1. Yeah, so not much turn 1, but I think logistically if we keep on course we can keep going, plus Big E can hide behind this wall just in case and not to get shot at, because the plasma is the only thing that really probably could hurt him, so we'll see. Let's go to turn 1 Death Gaurd. Turn 1 Mortarian's Unbroken Blades, Pox's Corpse Bringers. So Pox tells the Nurglings, like, you, little lords, go. Again, let Father take care of this. Alright, so the little lords are going to move again 2. So they move again, total of, I think 8? No, I was mistaken. So actually it's Nurgle number 7. So he got the courier. He's going to move up this way. Right behind this wall. And so with his brothers. Moving like so, they're going to again sing and then pumped up kids like they always do. Just happy, giggling, crapping, and telling each other jokes and fighting each other. They're just going to hold on to this contagion like I said before. Okay, it's now the Zombo's turn. The zombies are coming. They're going to advance. The dead walk. Ooh, walk pretty well. So they walk 9 total. So the zombies are going. The zombies are coming. They're going to move through here. Just right through there. Right. Them all shambling over here. So we're at 4 command points right now, so they're going to spend 1 for Cloud of Flies. So Slurm Squad's going to be blessed by Nurgle's flies that just show up all over the place. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Pox tells Slurm a joke. Knock, knock, Slurm. Oh, I hate these jokes. What are you trying to pull, Plague Master? Again, humor me. Knock, knock. Ugh, who's there? Gilliman. Gilliman who? Gilliman, I've been dead for 10,000 years and I can't even fix my corpse Emperor's father's Imperium. That's actually kind of funny. Oh, they're going to advance. Ooh, only for 1. Yeah, I'm going to have to. So unfortunately they're going to move there. I think it's Slurm's best chance. They can definitely move in next turn, maybe shoot. We'll see what happens, because at this point the Ultramarines may do something. So yeah, they're still getting Cloud Fly, so the zombies get shot first. So let's see what happens. Pox tells Flubber Prime,
Flubber Prime, I'm going to go ahead with the zombies. You, go behind the wall and spring the trap. Of course! Glory to Nurgle, Flubber Prime!
Death Jester advances. Not bad. Advances again at close 9. Average. So Pox is going to back up his zombies over here. I mean, there's a lot of them, so it's going to be hard to kill them. Plus they get our contaminators, so maybe they can reroll. So he's going to stay right here for now. Flubber's going to move. That's it. I think the best part to put Flubber here is because once he springs the trap, again, they can come this way. They can just come in and then arch contaminator all of them. So, yeah, I think it's a better strategy. I think someone was talking to me about that before, and I think it's a better strategy for Flubber Prime. So the glorious battle has begun. Still turn 1, so we're going to go straight to Psychic phase. Good old Pox is going to cast powers, and let's see if Hector denies one of them. He's going to cast Permanent Vitality on the zombies. Woohoo! It goes off at 11. Ooh, really nice. Hector will not deny this. See all of them get like buffed up and roided up. See, they get +1 toughness, +1 strength as the zombies hold the line. They become Chad zombies. Chad zombies. Ooh. Afterwards, we go straight to again the second power. He's going to cast not Gift Contagion. Well, there's no one he can cast right now. Gift Contagion. So he's just going to cast Magical Pestilence on them. Oh, cocked. Come on. So he casts it with a 6. It does go off. He's going to spend a command point to reroll it. Guys, he got it with a 6 again, ironically. There are 2 command points remaining. Here comes Hector, try to deny. He denies it. Hector feels a disturbance in the force, as he channels his rage, his anger, to stop Pox from casting more of this demonic filth on this planet. Alright, that's it. But we're thinking it's going to be 6 inches soon, so it's going to actually affect the Ultramarines, because that means -1 toughness. That's a really big deal. Same with Big E if he gets too close. So right now, again, we're in a good spot. I don't think I can shoot anything anyways. So again, these are both really short turns. Forgive me. No dice rolling yet. But at this point, Slurm Squad could probably logistically attack from this rooftop and see inside here, granting them cover and, again, allowing them to put up a strategic point. You know, to shoot the Dreadnought too. We'll see. Alright, let's go on to turn 2. Ultramarines. Turn 2. Sons of Gilliman. So logistically speaking now, we can again move Braverman's squad up. That's not the issue. We may have to cast Veil of Time again. We may have to cast a couple of advances. Big E is definitely going to stay in the back, but we don't want him to die. The aggressors can probably advance, get on top of this rooftop, similar to those guys over there, to stage something, just in case Mr. Flubber comes in or something. Yeah, let's go with that. So let's just do our movements. So my man Braverman had an idea. He tells Hector, he's like, "There's Hector." "Yes, Braverman." "Let us scale this wall. Again, see if again we can hold on to it. Let's hold off again shooting these blasted zombies. Again, hopefully again we can hold the position, allowing our big brother Ed to hold again behind this wall." "Indeed. You again reroute. Take again the back route. Practical. Allowing us again to cut off the enemy. Big E also has long-range guns. Maybe he can again shoot them as well. But we must take out Slurm Squad first." "Understood, Brave." Marines go up to again +1 command point. Oh, so they only get 1 roll, so let's re-roll this. Advance. Alright, so then they get total of 11. Braverman's squad starts to scale the wall effortlessly. But again, they try to hold position. Hector loves the Braves' tactics. He thinks again the Castilian wall is a good idea, so you can see the zombies and force them from not coming forward. Also, Big E again is pretty tough, so it'd be hard to kill him, even if all those zombies manage to go in combat. Jonathan tells Hector, "We must move out, Hector." Hector moves out. 5, and Jonathan moves out. 4. It's not bad. Leaving Hector and Jonathan's squad like so. And Big E is not going to spend any command points. He's just going to shuffle over. Boom, 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 boom. And try to hide behind this thing. Up a little bit. There you go. Okay, at this point, we're going to, again, go straight to Psychic. Again, probably not be a lot of shooting this phase. I don't think you can see anything anyways. I don't think Jonathan's squad, because, yeah, melter rifles they can still shoot, but I don't think so. I don't think they can see anything at this point. So we're going to go straight to Psychic phase. With Hector, as he starts channeling his powers. Hector casts Hail of Time. Cast it with a 7, Nurgle's number. Pox will not deny this, so we're going to go straight to Psychic Fortress. We got it with a 7 again. Wow, very Nurgly. Now Pox will try to deny this. You can't. You got a 4. Wah wah. Hector again channels into the warp. So you see again this humongous shield comes up. I think I was a little too far for the Dreadnought. It's too late now. And after this point again, Raven's squad feel lighter in the foot as Veil Time gets cast off. See Hector again thinks to himself again, is this is a long-term thing or a short-term thing? We'll see. Last power Hector's going to cast is going to be Might of Heroes. He's going to cast it on Big E. Yeah, he gets it with a 9. Hector starts to pray to the God Emperor. Oh God Emperor, man of kind, bring again this big dreadnought of absolute power and divineness. Fill him with your compassion, your hatred towards the Xenos, the heretic, and the mutant. And again, you see Big E just gets hit with golden light. He's like supercharged. Alright, no shooting phase again because we're playing a very conservative game. I mean, it makes sense because, at least again, turn 3 will be interesting. At this point, we're going to go straight into Assault, but we have, again, no one to really charge in. Makes no point. And we're going to go to Nurgle, turn 2. Martarion's Blades, the Death Gaurd, turn 2. So logistically speaking, we can probably move them up. Definitely, again, in range to attack these guys. But last time we did that, we did terrible. So we're going straight for the Dreading. Yeah. You can't see us anyway, so we'll go straight for the Dreading. Only problem is he's by himself, so... Yeah, I may have to, plan this out well. So, let's see what we can do. Storm Squad can move up. That's not the issue. The issue is, again, Mr. Prime over here. Prime can definitely go here, blurt them. That's not the issue. The issue is they have Veil of Time, too, so the Thunderhammer is going to be a piece of crap to deal with. I'll get back to you. The best thing they're going to do is instead of staging ground over here, shoot the Ultramarines, obviously. Get some more dock off. Flubber is probably going to go here in front of Pox to protect him. And because vehicles can still protect characters, apparently. That's what I read the rules. Pretty cool. And at this point, we'll see what happens at this point. The Nurgle is just going to get back and play over here. Have a good time. Tossing the canister back and forth, playing hot potato with it. Alright, Slurm Squad's going to move up. Leaving them like so they can shoot the Ultramarines. They're definitely moving up. They're going to move up closer. Underneath here. The Dead Shamble. So it's really cool now. So that they get -1, the Ultramarines over here, and the Dreadnought gets -1. It's really good actually. The possibilities are endless. That's actually really good. I really like they get the contagion, the new contagion thing. That's really cool. So Pox himself, he's going to be a good warlord and go over here. Link up with Slurm Squad. See Pox call in the box.
Flubber Prime!
Yes, my lord.
Again, go in front of me. This is Nurgle's will.
At once, my lord. This is again Flubber Prime's directive.
He goes right. Flubbing his way in front of Pox. Feelings kick back and just again sing a song about a piano man. Okay, we got pretty much the rolling for psychic powers at this point. Pox is going to cast some powers now, the dark warp powers inside of him. First power he's going to cast is Gift of Contagion on the Ultramarines over here. Let's see what he gets. He gets it with a 6. Hector will not deny this. Let me go and see if again we get D3, see what we get. I think that's strength. Yeah, strength unfortunately. So again, they're going to be -1 strength. So -1 toughness. I was hoping to go for another toughness, so they can be like -1 toughness, another -1 toughness. I don't know if they stack anymore though. The ruling states again you can't be minus of anything, or I think it's for ballistic skill only and weapon skill only. I don't know if it's for other stat lines too. So if anyone knows about that, please comment below. But now they're -1 strength at least. Next power is going to cast Miasma Pestilence on the zombies. Gets with a 6. Hector will not deny this. He knows there's something terribly wrong. He knows again that the zombies, again, he can hear them. He hopes they don't get stronger. So let's go back to practice vitality. Ooh, we get an 11. It's going to be hard for Hector to deny this. Okay, let's see if he denies it with the perfect boxcars. No, he doesn't. The warp grows and it grows. You see the zombies again become Chad zombies again. They're pretty strong. They're strength 5, toughness 5. Ugh. They're pretty good. Strength 4, toughness 5. Yeah, pretty good. Alright, now we can shoot. So let's shoot. Let's start with these. Let's just start with Flubber Prime first. Let's shoot his Belchers into these poor Ultramarines. Okay, let's go to again. Flubber Prime shooting these Ultramarines, these Sons of Ultramar. So you got 6 total. Strength 6 against toughness 3, so 2's to wound. Rerolling 1s because of himself and the Arc Planner. Alright, so we got a total of 6 wounds, -1. So again, we're going to get 2 up saves because we're in cover, but we're going to get 3 up saves now because it's -1. Aye. Ooh. So yeah, 2 die. As you braver men again, you see this ichor of goo goes on these poor guys that they scream for their lives. They just drop to the floor. Ah! Ah! Braver man screams out, "No, Travis Scott!" Putting him at 2 leadership. Thinking back, maybe I should have shot with Fiber Prime first because I don't think these guys can see them anymore. Let's double check, shall we? The guys below unfortunately cannot see the guys on the bottom row, but the guys, plasma guns, and the guy on the top row can see them over here. So we'll see again what happens for shooting this turn. Slurm Squad is going to shoot directly into these guys over here. They're going to be obstructed, so they're going to get 2 bolt shots first, hitting on 4s. No. And then Plasma. Going to hit on 4s. These are the juicy ones. The Slurm screams out, "Death to all Ultramarian scum!" Alright, so we have, 5 hits. Alright, wounding on 2s. Because they're strength 7 against toughness 3. However, though, they can reroll because of the Death Jester kneeling. Alright, it's cocked. All the moon. Jeez. Bad day for the Ultramarines. 5 wounds. The Ultramarines must save with a 5 up because they're in cover. Aish. Okay, so 2 more die. And then after that, yeah. So, yeah. Alright, so 2 more die. So you see Gary goes down. Same with Nikolai. As Braverman sees the squad getting whipped apart, he's realizing again that these Death Guard are really sneaky this time. Very, very sneaky. We're going to go to 4 leadership. Okay, at this point, we're going to declare our charges. Flubber Prime is not going to charge in because it's kind of stupid to do that. The zombies are definitely going to charge Big E, unfortunately. And we're going to see. I have to remove those guys. Forgot about that. And they're going to go charge him in. So, unfortunately, Eddie can't see anyone. So, this really sucks for him. So, he's just going to have to take it, unfortunately, as these guys try to shuffle in. Do the zombies shuffle in? They do, but I want to see if I get a bigger number. Rerolling. Oh, yeah, 6. Nurgle. Not Nurgle's number, but yeah, there. The Death Guard are very sneaky this turn. The zombies are sneaky too. They're going to move into that dreadnought over there. And that's how they position it. Because they can't go through that wall, obviously, but again, they can probably shuffle in, and a bunch of them can shuffle in. So we'll see what happens. We're going to go straight to the assault phase. After charge phase is over. Assault phase, they're probably going to move in. They're going to move in now. This guy can go here. 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 This guy can shuffle down to here.
this guy can go here. Unfortunately, I think this is the only one left that can attack, and the rest are going to have to shuffle in, like probably here or here.
Piling, leaving them like that. Yeah, they're not making that many attacks this turn, thankfully, because I was hoping to get a longer charge so they can wrap around, but apparently not. So we'll see what happens this turn. So we're going to get 12 attacks on them. Since there's more than one, a lot of zombies there, so they're hitting on 4s instead of 5s. Right, not bad, not bad. They don't get Death of the False Emperor, unfortunately. But they are going to spend 1 command point for, they do have the Death Gaurd keyword, so they can get Veterans of the Long War. Putting them at 1 command point, so we're going to go straight to wounding. So their strength 4 now, against toughness 7, and because of toughness 7, they would be still wounding on 5s, but now they're wounding on 4s. Alright, not bad. And they can, I don't think they're close enough to pox. Yeah, so they can't reroll their wounds, unfortunately. But they do have, again, 3 wounds. Now these zombies managed to rip through his coupling armor. And he just put regular fists, diseased hands, I guess. Oh yeah, he's good. He shrugs off like something. He's like, get off for bird. Get off for bird, zombies. Something like this. He's like, get off, bird, zombies. Get off. So again, they pile in at this point. Trying to wrap around like so. We're going to get some more zombies hopefully next turn, because he can still back away out of combat, so we'll see if they die or not. But, you know, squeeze as many of these guys as I can. Okay, it's time for Big E's time to attack. He gets +1 strength, and he gets 4 attacks +1, because he's shock solid. Hitting on 3s, sorry, hitting on 4s, I'm sorry, because mine's are pestilence. Alright, 4 hits. Wounding on 2s. Because he's strength freaking a lot. 14, but yeah. Alright, so yeah, he wounds 4 times. First one takes 4. Okay. Does he live through this? Actually, no, he can't. Because remember, disgusting resilient was differently now. It's just -1 damage, so yeah. 4 I think are just dead. Because Big E, again, like, takes one zombie and just throws it out to space. I don't know, or something like that. He just smashes it with his fists. So that's in a Death Guard turn. We're going to roll for Ultramarines and see if again they pass their leadership. On a 6, one of them runs away. No, they seem to be good. 4 plus 5 equals 9. Hold on, wait a second. Is the outcome better? No, I think the outcome better is still too far away from them. I think it'd be 6 inches. The outcome better to work. Yeah, no way. No way it's in range. So again, like I said, no one runs away. So we're going to go to Ultramarines turn 3 now. Good game. Good turn for the Death Guard. At this point, these guys can move in and shoot Flubber Prime. Let's see what's going to happen. Because Hector himself can move this way, get closer to the Nurglings and maybe attack them. You know, something again to consider. Brave Squad again can just move in, maybe attack Pox. And as for Big E, he can just definitely back away. They're just zombies. He definitely can still shoot them. Unfortunately, again, they didn't get enough to wrap around. They had enough to wrap around, and again, he couldn't escape in combat. So it's unfortunate, but that's what it is. All right, let's go to turn 3. So turn 3, Ultramarines. They're gonna go see what they can do against the Death Guard. All right, logistically speaking, at this point, Big E could definitely fall back. Braverman and his squad can jump down, shoot. Maybe they can't shoot probably Pox. They probably could shoot the defensive blow drone for the Prime, and the aggressors can move up. They actually probably could advance, keep them close to the wall. And I think the Psyker is going to be cheeky. The Psyker is probably going to move this way here. So next time he gets closer to these guys, he's probably going to smite them too. Let's see what happens. Big E's going to shumble back. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. So we have 4 command points right now. Let's move these guys down here. Everyone's badasses show up there. I'm going to see if I can get closer to Pox. Maybe assault him this turn. Hopefully getting that glory kill. Jonathan's group is now going to move. These Eradicator squad. D6.
5. So you have to move 10 total. Getting them there, so Jonathan himself is leading this charge. Come on, there you go. Putting them like so. Hector's going to make the long walk, or long run, if that matter. He only moves again 8. Hector's going the distance. He's like running this way. Get this point over here. So here it is. Here it is. Here it is. We have again the Ultramarines moved up. Hector is going to do Psychic Powers Nest. I think this is a good advantageous position. We're still going to be -1 because of the contagions, but like I don't think that really matters right now. So again, at this point, I'm going to cast Psychic Powers now, and let's see if he's in range of these Nurglings. Is he? Can he see them? Can he? No, I don't think you can see them. I think I messed up moving him, but it's fine. First power, Hector is going to cast his Psychic Fortress. No, does not cast it. Second power, he's going to cast Might on Heroes on himself. Yes, he's going to get super powered. So Hector goes Super Saiyan. Ah! You see this golden light goes on him. Lastly, you can see the Ultramarines to the window. He's going to charge Brave Man Squad. He can turn back time. Yes, what is that? Pox senses something wrong in the Force, in the ether, in the warp. He tries to deny it with an 8. He does with a 9. Pox realizes something is wrong. He again channels his energy. He's like,
You stupid Ultramarines. Always be a courage and honor.
and again he takes this massive again wave of energy. As you see, the Ultramarines become a little bit duller, a little bit weaker. All right, that's it for Psychic phase. We're gonna go straight to shooting. So I think I'm gonna start with the Jonathan squad, Eradicator squad first. Jonathan's Eradicator squad, then Braverman's Intercessor squad, and finally Biggie himself. So we're gonna go back in time a little bit. I forgot the zombies actually get Battle Frenzy, so they get actually +1 to attack. So I should have included that too. So I'm gonna add them now. It was I think 6 zombies. Alright, so 2 hits. And wounding on 4s. No wounds. Oh, this is what happens when I go back in time. Jonathan raises his guns close to, again, Flubber Prime. As he screams out, Abit Fortune Vada! Fortune favors the brave! Alright, hitting on 4s because they advanced. Alright, 2 hits. If anything gets stuffed in 7, wounding on 3s. Oh, cocked. Alright, 1 wound. The shield, this Flubber shield, activate! Of course, and no, it does not activate. So we know this is going to happen. And again, -1 damage. Alright, so it's going to be 2, I think 6? Let me double check. Yeah, it was unfortunate. So again, it's going to be 6 damage. It's going to subtract that by 1. So it's going to be 5 damage total. See, Flubber Prime, as Jonathan's group shoot at him, Flubber Prime squeaks out, stupid Ultramarines! He goes down to 5. Alright. Jonathan's squad smiles. They shoot again into Flubber Prime. Oh, only 2 hits this time. Wounding on a 3. Made it through. Alright, Flubber, you have to make this, buddy. Make this. No, he doesn't make it. The last command point, he will reroll this. No. Let's see how much damage he does to Flubber Prime. Oh, it's only 4 damage. Correction, 3 damage, because -1. Stampeding guns shoot Flubber. Again, this Jonathan's group spray Flubber. Flubber again screams out,
Ultramarines, why do you keep attacking me?
putting him down to 3. Sorry, 2. Next is Braverman's squad going to shoot into Flubber. Poor Flubber is having a bad time. Really, really bad time. Alright, 16 shots going into Flubber. Hitting on 3. Okay. Leaving him with 10 hits. So wounding him on 5. Toughness 7 still. Nope. Oopsies. And We have a total of 5 wounds at -2. So Death Gaurd not that resilient anymore. I mean, like, consider speaking, like, you know, these saves right now, let me just roll them. And I only made 2, so he's still dead no matter what. But let's say hypothetically if I had discussing resilient, yeah, I would have saved 1 more. I mean, he still would have been dead, but still. Alright, well, that's just the way it goes. Does he blow up on a 4-up? No. Well, you know how this game goes, folks. Chaos, you know, always has a bad day. He just shoots Flubber, and Flubber again just exasperate. I will come back, you hear? Falls over. Flubber Prime defeated. Brimmer's unit shot. Again, and the missile, the grenade launcher didn't do anything. So we're going to go straight to Big E himself. And boy, he wants to take out these zombies. Oh, bye-bye, zombies. Alright, let's see if what Big E can do. He's going to use his frag launchers first. Everything going to go into the zombies, everything. So that's 10 shots. Alright, so 10 shots, hitting on 4s because of Miasma Pestilence. Alright, take out your misses. Leaving us with 6 left. Alright, wounding on toughness 5 now, so I need a 5 to wound. Wow, a lot more resilient now, jeez. Very good. Actually, to be honest, I like this a lot better because, like, toughness 5 is actually a huge thing. Blah! The zombie just dies because he gets shot, but in the old video, like, they would just get mowed down like crazy. I mean, yeah, Assault Gatling Cannon I think is going to do work too, but we'll see. So we can Onslaught Gatling Cannon, hitting on 4. Okay, take away your misses, leaving us with 9 hits going through. Wounding strength 6 against toughness 5, 3s to wound. Well, that's a little more like it, but still a lot of misses. Not very statistical, but we have 4 wounds total. You see Big E wrap up his assault cannon. As you see again, like, these guys get removed. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, Brimman Squad is going to go in. They're going to go into good old Mr. Where is he? Yep, there he is. Mr. Pox. For a charge phase. He's going to charge in. Brave. Courage and honor. We march. Former Crag. Alright, so it's only 4. I'm going to spend a command point. 8, yeah. I'm going to get it. Move them like so. Okay, so we go, how many Ultramarines does it take to kill a Plaguecaster? So we're going to start with the regular guys first. You get 2 attacks each. I think there's 6 guys there. Oh. So we're going to spend 1 command point to them to, again, have Sons of Gilliman. So they can reroll all their hits because they're Intercessor Squad. They get actually 20 attacks because they get +1 because of Battle Frenzy. You see, they kick this Pox's ass. Alright, at this point, let's see how many dice we get. We get 20, hitting on 3s. Uh-oh. Okay. We get all the reroll of hits. Rerolling all these hits because they're Intercessor Squad. Intercessors are kind of amazing in this edition. Especially Squad of 10. And then afterwards we hitting on 3s. Alright. 17 hits. Oh, that's more than statistical. That's really good hits. See, they wound though. Strength 4 against toughness 5. 5s to wound. Alright. So out of that, they only wounded 5 times. So again, Disgusting Resilient would have been really helpful at this point. But he only has a 3-up save, so they have no AP to this. Oh, no. No command point. Yeah. Pox goes down. In hindsight, I should have probably put him back over here. But, you know, you live and learn. But the problem with Pox, like I said, like, Disgusting Resilient works differently now. So, the Ultramarines, again, start beating him up. It's like, that all you got? See, this guy just drop kicks him in the face. This guy just stone cold stuns him. And this guy, again, takes his bolter and just shoots him in the face. Pox, the Death Jester, has been eliminated. Plus, these guys are going to move up closer to these guys. Not in engagement range, but just close enough. Alright, pretty good turn for the Ultramarines like always. Ultramarines are just ridiculous to begin with. Especially these Eradicators. I don't know if I should nerf them. I don't know if I should take them out of the list. It's just too good. Especially against like the against Blubber Prime, they just cancel him right away. They're not engaged rate, thankfully, so again they can still able to move and still shoot. But this is pretty bad right now because these guys can be a problem. Hector is definitely going to be a freaking problem, and this Dreadnought is still alive. So, I mean, I don't have the Death Gaurd Codex yet, but there should be something. Should be something in Primer Flubber that could use Flubber Prime. Not to mention again that the disgusting resilience didn't do anything for Mr. Pox over here. So yeah, it's pretty one-sided now. Yeah, let's see what happens. Turn 3, Death Gaurd. Turn 3, Death Gaurd. All right, logistic time. Yeah, not much we really could do. And these guys also are a threat as well. I can probably move them, scoot them over here, so it'll be harder for them to get to them. So that's probably the best point. Slurm boxes into one of these little lords. Is like, you, yes you, move your keisters over here. If you value your little lives, they comply. Tell his men,
Pox was a fool. He let the Ultramarines kill him. Come, my men. We shall show them the error of their ways. Bless grandfather Nurgle.
something else like that. Don't forget they get one command point. They're not in engagement range. Engagement range. So again, at least at this point, they can still shoot them. They didn't declare it to get into combat with them. Alright, so at this point, again, these zombies are the only thing left to move. Let's move them. Let's actually move them a little bit closer to Dreadnought for whatever that does. I mean, at this point, I don't see much what the zombies could really do, but, you know, you never know. That's it.
The zombies are coming.
Go like here, not in engagement range, so they can charge at least. These poor bastards like so. Well, they're zombies. I mean, they're mindless. Big E's probably going to make mincemeat out of them. We'll see. I mean, there's no psychic power. This is even worse. But at least it's -1 toughness, so we'll see. And yeah, let's do the little Nurglings over here. Nurglings scream out, "Run for your lives!" Wow, they're on 6. Damn, they're really fast. Nurglings scurry over this way. Scurry. Sorry, the light's in the way, sorry. Scurry. That's right, this is the box talking. All moving like so. Again, the canister's in the middle. They're going to take Slurm's advice. No psychic phase, womp. I hope I get to I'm going to get the Death Gaurd Codex soon. So hopefully this list is better, because right now this is not looking at all good. I mean, these zombies really can't do anything much to these a-holes. Hector's going to get closer and probably kill them. And definitely if he's not dealt with, it's going to be problems this entire game. So here's what we're going to have to do. And we're going to have to do this. Slurm squad, because there's no psychic phase, is going to have to shoot the Dreadnought. I think they can see him. No, they can't see him. So never mind. They're going to fire all their plasma guns into these guys, eliminating them. And the bolt guns are going to go into them. So the Plague Marine is the only thing they can fire. We'll shoot the bolt guns at Ultramarines first. 6 shots going into them, hitting on 3s. Alright, so we have 3 hits. Wounding on 3s, because there's now toughness 3, because of the Plague Contagion. Alright, 2 wounds. Alright, they have 2 up save, followed by a 3 up save. One takes 1 damage. Alright, they scream out, "We will never give in to Ultramars." They shoot Rick. Rick gets shot, unfortunately. He buckles backward, but his armor holds. Brave getting, again, kind of nervous that his unit may get wiped out again. Okay, so he's going to use the plasma next. They're going to fire at the Eradicators. They have clear line of sight, so they're going to hit it on 3s, but overcharging. Oh no, 1 dead already. Alright. And Slurm shoots. Jolly good shot. So the plasma guns are really good now, because if they overcharge and manage to actually hit, these guys are toughness 5, so it would have been wounding on 3s, but thanks to the contagion aura, they would have been wounding on 2s. Still wounding on 3s. Got 2 wounds. I'm going to spend a command point to reroll this. All of them. So that was Death Guard's last command point. These guys have a 6-up save. Not a single one. You see Slurm, you see Gorge, his plasma gun just explodes as he dies. But as he dies, you see again all these plasma shots just vaporize Jonathan's squad. Jonathan goes, why? He just falls to the floor. Jonathan's squad has been defeated. The Gorge's sacrifice is worth it. At this point, the Ultramarines, again, can't really do much. They can definitely charge them. Over here with the Zambos, they can charge, again, Big E as well. Big E's probably going to mow them down because he spent 1 command point for Overwatch. So we'll see what happens. Charging with Slurm. Ooh, they barely make it. Slurm's squad happily, again, engages the Ultramarines. Again, they all make it into combat. Alright, Big E's going to Overwatch. He's going to Overwatch with his missiles first. He gets 2 shots. Hitting on 6s. I don't think I did this last turn, but it's fine. I forgot to do the missiles, but it's alright. Then I do frag. Boom. 7. Alright. Hitting on 6s. Nothing. Here comes the onslaught Gatling cannon. Uh-oh, look out. Okay, at this point he gets 4 times. Zombies, let's see what happens to them. Wounding on 3s? Yeah, strength 6. Yes. 3 wounds. So Big E just takes his gun and just mows them down. These zombies are back. Blah, 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 blah. Just drop. Inside his sarcophagus, Big E just raises his flamer and he goes, it's flaming time. Whoosh. D6 flame. Oh, only 1. Wounding on well, strength 5. 3s. 1 wound. The zombie just gets flamed to death. So see the zombies finally make it in. Oh, of course they do. With an 8. Landing them all so like so. It's kind of eerie. The zombie corral just goes over here. You know, mindless, not caring, trying to box in this dreadnought. Alright, so they get these many attacks, but they get +1 additional for each battle frenzy. They're going to be hitting on 5s instead of 4s because they're no longer 10 or more. Alright, see how many zombies get the hit. Hitting on 5s. Some decent hits. Of all that, they only got 6 hits. Wounding, so it'll be toughness 5. It'll be strength 3 against toughness 7, so it'll be 5s to wound because +1. Alright, 1 wound. 3-up save. Oh no! He takes it. Somehow the zombies again just rip through what seemed to pour Big E's armor, dropping him down from 13 to 12. Big E holding on to the antidote with his very existence, knowing again that if he drops this or he gets destroyed, then hopefully the Imperium is gone. Okay, Big E gets to swing back again. 5 attacks. Looky. Hitting on on 3s. Ay Chihuahua. Wounding on 2s. Yeah. Death Guard's kind of disappointed. Players a little disappointed right now. Boxwalkers are not really holding up to their end. They can't even wrap around them anymore, so we lost 5 guys. As again, Big E just tears them apart. Leaving them like so. So again, definitely the Slurm squad's about to get some sweet revenge on these Ultramarines over here. I'm going to do regular attacks and then the Power Fist. They get 2 attacks +1 and another +1 because of Battle Frenzy. So they're going to again attack with these many attacks, hitting on 3s. Alright, we got a lot of hits. 19 hits, very nice. So the Plague Weapons wound now on 3s, but re-rolling 1s because of Plague Weapon, because of the Contaminator. Re-rolling 1s, look at all those 1s, all those 1s. 2s do not re-roll, unfortunately. So if we had pox, we can reroll all hits, or all wounds. Alright, not bad. So total we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 wounds. Double Nurgle's number. Very nice. Very appropriate. I really gotta get, thinking of available time, I really gotta go back. I gotta get those data cards. Thankfully, again, he didn't cast it, so they have to take these saves now. But then again, they would have gone first. Oop, doesn't count. Stop this. Alright. So we have 1, 2, 3, whoops, a 2, 4. We have 3 Ultramarines die. So poor Rick gets decimated as he gets sliced down. Same with James as they get cut apart by daggers. Same with Bob. Braverman looks around. He's like realizing again that he's outmatched maybe. Alright, at this point, Braverman, you see Slurm cry out, "I remember our last battle, you Ultramarine scum. This time, you won't get lucky." Also, the Ultramarine is going to take 3 leadership right now. Forgot about that, sorry. Set to the side. And I'm going to need to hit him on 4s. Got 2 hits. Wounding on 2s. 2 wounds. 6 up, but bad things happen. No. D3 for the first one. Not dead. Second one takes 2 damage. Slurm hits hard, but not enough. You see again, Charles falls to his death. As you see the rapid bundle of blows, he takes mostly for the captain. Brave realizes he's the only one, and his other friend Roger, the only left in the group. They need to again do something against the Death Gaurd, or bad things will happen maybe. So the regular tactical, the intercessor guy, Roger's going to attack first, hitting on 3s. Alright, all hit. Then wounding on 5s, as he's fighting for his life. 2 wounds. The tactical doctrine, so again, no AP, 3 ups. Oh, okay, 1 takes 1 wound. You can see my boy Flex get hit, as he screams out, "Oh, stupid Ultramarine!" As again, he tries to prep to brace for another attack, as the Thunderhammer comes down. Raven like Slurm gets 5 attacks, hitting on 4s. He lays the hammer down. Come on, my man Brave. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, well, Brave misses all of his attacks. Huh. As he tries to swing his hammer back and forth, Brave realizes again that there's a light again the Emperor has, and he seems to again try to swing, but nothing happens. The Death Guard start to laugh. Courage and honor. Courage and honor. Brave watches in horror as he again sees his panic. Again, as Roger starts to panic. "Sir, what do we do? Braverman! What do we do?" Brave, run! So they lost 4 guys. So on a 6 they run. Oh, one of them does run. Tactical retreat! Tactical retreat! Soldier, hold your ground! Does Brave hold his ground? Yes, he does. Brave's all by himself against these Death Guard. He's the only one. Again, as he realizes again, the only outcome he has left is maybe again he could take some before he goes. But that's the point of honor. Stay and fight. Interesting turn for Death Guard. Again, they've lost really not many. I mean, they lost maybe Flubber and a couple of zombies, but yeah, they're zombies. I mean, who cares? They're blocking the Dreadnought from going, which is really good. But Dreddy can still move that way and maybe get to them. So we'll see. At this point, he's not even going to bother with them. He's going to see if he moves. He can't really move past him, so they're purposely blocking his way. Hector can probably move up, so we'll see what happens in turn 4. Ultramarines. Turn 4. Ultramarines. Does Brave live? So, looking logistically right now, the best thing Big E can move over here. Try to shoot the Nurglings maybe. Hector's definitely going to move up. Try to get closer to Nurglings, so you can probably assault them next turn. Braverman, he's going to sit there, maybe. I mean, he could definitely, again, like, hop off and get to an objective, but they're just going to shoot him down anyways. So you could tie them down, I think. Alright, let's see what happens. See, and he's like, I'm not even going to waste my time on these things. He's going to move this way. Oh, his arm fell off again. And moves this way. Hector feels a disturbance in the force. He says the best thing he can do now is probably advance and move to those Nurglings if he can. Disturbance! Alright, so he moves again 10. Hector tells Brave, Braverman, I'm going to go in. You hold the line, he says. He just starts running towards in this direction to get to the Nurglings over here. I'll see if I can get them. I think Braverman is actually going to disengage combat. Because you think he has a better chance of getting to them than he is over here. So Braverman again says, I must go for the objective. He just ignores them and goes over here. Screams out, Coward! Come back here! Now since Pox is gone, Hector can cast his normal powers. He's going to smite these guys up here. That's his first power. Let's see if he Hadoukens them. Hadouken! Ooh, he does not Hadouken them. That is a disappointment. He's going to Might of Heroes himself. He does with 11. Well, they could have been smite. Oh well. And he's going to Veil of Time himself. And he does not turn back time. He got a 5. Hector channels in the warp. As again you see himself gather Might of Heroes with golden lights on him as he goes Super Saiyan one more time. He's going to just attack them with all his guns. 2d6, see how many shots he gets. He gets 11 shots, holy crap. Alright, yeah, no, nice to know you zombies, bye-bye. And strength 4 gets toughness 4, force to wound. Alright, well, 2. Big E again, as he's walking, he just turns around, shoots his frag launchers. You can see the zombies just explode. Blah! See? As they explode. Blah! Poxwalker unit, wiped out. Brave is all by himself. He's the last man standing. He knows he only has one chance against these guys. He knows again these guys are going to fire at him. At this point, it just doesn't matter. He fires his guns and his auxiliary grenade launcher as he readies for it. 2 shots hitting on 4s. No, that is a 1. And then he fires his frag. Boom. How many shots does he get? Gets 3. Hitting on 4s. Ooh, all hit. And then wounding on toughness 2, so 3s to wound. 2 wounds. Americans make a 5-up save. Ah, no. These cool kids playing, and they're just playing, and all of a sudden he gets hit. Ah! And all guys like, what? And see again their friend trying to play. They may want to play with them. Maybe. We'll see. I think that's it for shooting phase. We cannot assault because he's advanced. He fell out of combat. He's way too far away. At this point, we're going to go to Death Gaurd, turn 4. Turn 4, Death Gaurd. Logistics. These little guys can about face and turn to him and maybe kill Hector. That'll be mad hilarious. And then after these guys can definitely go down, kill Brave, and wait for Mr. Jetty to come along to maybe finish him off. Maybe. Set the trap, you know? Or, Dreadnought's smart, he can just move that way. We'll see. The autistic squeaks of the little Nurglings, they just turn around and like, hey, Psychic Man, bad! They just run this way. All of them just run this way. To get Hector. The Nurglings having fun. They just run off. Trying to get Hector. And these Death Guard are probably move down to kill Brave. We'll see. Actually, I just had an idea. Perhaps they can use their plasmas maybe on him. I don't think they can see him, though. You know what? No, it's not going to work. I mean, they can set themselves up for next turn because they can get closer to him. So let's do that instead. Storm tells the squad to move up, and then they do. There's going to be no psychic phase, but at this point, Slurm squad is the only one that can shoot. They're going to shoot Braverman, obviously, with everything. He wants Braverman to suffer. He shoots bolters first. Hitting on 3s. 1 miss. Wounding on, he's in the auras. There's going to be 3s to wound. Alright, so he wounds him 3 times. Does Brave armor hold? It does not. Brave falls. Brave just gets ricocheted by bullets, as you see again. Slurm squad shoot him. Brave just falls to the floor. Brothers. Braverman squad has been defeated. Let's have some fun, shall we? Nurglings are going to charge into Hector. See if they get in. They get in with a 7. Nurgle's number. Woo! Woo! Leaving them like so. Pretty sure Hector only has Might of Heroes on. I'll double check. I was right. He doesn't turn back time. Nurglings get to attack him first. We'll see what happens this battle phase. They're going to get 30 attacks. A lot of attacks on these guys. They're going to dump it on to Hector. Hitting on 4s. Alright. So they get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 hits. Into wound on 6s because he is Might of Heroes. Only strength 2. Some good tasty hits. Oh, sorry, wounds. I see these kids beat up this old man. This 300-year-old man. Alright, there we go. See Nurglings, they cry out like, touch your poopy hands! Touch your poopy hands! As you see again, Hector's like, oh, get off of me! Get off of me! Ah! He gets hit one time with their disgusting little crap-ridden hands. Putting him down to 4. Thinking about this now, it probably wasn't such a great idea. Hector gets 8 attacks, hitting on 3s. Oh, well, never mind. Hector misses 4 attacks. Oh, that was a great idea. Strength 5 against toughness 2. 2s to wound. Hey, Chihuahua. So he's going to be wounding him. They get 5 up in bones. Actually, no, they don't because they're squishable. Ooh, this is a bad idea. Alright, see what happens. See what happens to the little lords. First one takes 2 damage. He's dead. Back to the warp with you. Yep. One dead. And one takes 2 damage. Jeez. The little lords are getting cut down to pieces. He gets cut down to pieces. He gets cut down to pieces. And he gets cut down to pieces. Oh! I realize that something is wrong as they go back into the warp. You're thinking in hindsight that wasn't such a smart idea. I should not have assaulted him. I mean, that was just my stupid idea. I think Nurgle lost this again. We'll see what happens if Hector gets lucky or not. Yeah, because even with Disgusting Resilient, they're not able to save. I mean, I think they get it still, but I don't know if again how it really works. I mean, let's say if they minus the actual damage, they still would have lost 3 anyways. So let's see what happens. I mean, they're squishable. So this is the end of turn 4 for Death Gaurd. Not a very good turn. I should have not charged. I should have just ran away like a coward. I mean, he still would have come after him anyways. I mean, the old man's going to kill children. I mean, just unfortunately how it is. At this point, we are thinking about Big E may have to come down here, but he can't see them anyways. There's no point. So Big E may just go into cover and that's it to protect himself. So it'll come down to whoever wins next turn. So we'll see. Turn 5, Ultramarines. And Old Man Hector. See if he gets the canister and destroys it once and for all. Alright, so we go up to another command point. We're going to go to 3 command points now because we didn't use it at all last turn. Where are you? Dang it. Oh, here we go. There we go. See, 3 command points. And at this point, Big E is just going to go back here. He thinks the best option is to get away from the Death Gaurd. If he falls back in this habitation position. Hector will remain in combat. He will get the canister one way or the other. Hector's going to smite first. He's going to reroll that. Now you got 8 E3 mortal wounds, 3 mortal wounds. So he's only going to negate, I think, 1. So 2 damage to one little guy. Ow! And then they go down to 2 left. Actually, let's take a different dice. Yeah, take this dice. I mean, the game's almost over and it doesn't really matter. Alright, Hector's going to again cast Veil of Time on him. He's going first no matter what, and he's going to actually cast Might of Heroes. No, he's not going Super Saiyan. Okay, second phase is over. I don't think you could see anything at this point. No, I don't think you can. That thing is in the way. At this point, Hector can only shoot his pistol, and that's it. 1 pistol shot from Hector. No. He's going to have 6 attacks as a Battle Frenzy. Normally he has 4 plus 1, but he has Imperium Sword, so he has 6 total. Let me see if he hits on 3s. 3 hits. Shoots the wounds, he becomes a bully to these kids. Ooh, what a bully. He hits wounds twice. They don't get 5 up in bones, so at this point, let's see how much damage he does. First one, he's dead. Second one, he is alive. This one gets hit. This one takes 2 damage. Realize again that the Nurglings realize again that they have only one chance. It's probably just to run away. But they're going to hit their poopy hands before they leave combat. Feel our poopy hands! Alright, heading on 4s. 5 hits. Wounding on 6s. It's cocked. No wounds. Important, we have to go back in time. They lost a guy last time, so they had to see if they lose any more. No, they were fine. They lost 3, so 5. This time they lost 1 guy, so 6. We want them to run away. No, they're good. Nurgle, do not run. Whee! That's pretty much the end of the game. At this point, Nurglings are going to crap their way away. They're going to giggle when they crap. They just run away. The Death Gaurd over here are the only ones that can reach Big E. Even if it's possible, they can't even see him. So, I mean, they can probably move up and maybe charge him. Maybe go on to lower level. But even that, they can't even see him. So what's the point? They're still going to charge him. Still going to see what they can do. And maybe get lucky. We'll see. Turn 5. Death Gaurd. Nurglings, run away. Run away. Run away from the big scary man with the bad force stick. Alright, these guys are going to move down here. As close as they can. They're going to see if they can charge this thing. The Death Gaurd can't shoot anything, obviously. At this point, the best thing I can do is charge into him. I want to free measure and see what I get. This is a very close game at this point. Cause let's say if they do charge in. Okay, let's just be logistical right now. If they do charge in, they successfully get 8 or 9 or whatever. They can save their last command point for see if they can get veterans of the Long War, which will make a humongous difference in this combat. All right, let's see what happens. Screams through the squad. Remember the Long War! Remember why we fight! Remember why Batarian tells us the Emperor, the corpse Emperor, must be dethroned! Never forget the veterans of the Long War! As the Slurm Squad gets in. No, not with a 5. They need a 8 or better. No, 6. And that is game. So it's a stalemate. Let's see again. Let's just see if they actually get in. Let's see again if they could try Veterans of the Long War. Just to see again what would happen hypothetically if they actually were able to do it. Alright, let's just see if they get in. So let's just do Slurm first. Let's see again who would get it. This is without Veterans of the War, Long War. Hitting on Force. 2 death to the false emperors. Alright. 3 hits, wounding on 3s. All wound. We must make a couple of these. He made 1, which is actually pretty good, actually. D3. Ooh, so only 2 damage. Well, that was a really unfortunate roll. Hitting on 3s, so regular daggers. Okay. So I got 5 death to the false emperors. So I'm going to roll them right now. Again, this is without Veterans of the Long War. Alright, we got a couple more hits. These are again all going to be 19 hits. Wounding on -1 toughness. So, -1, toughness. So he will go down to strength 6. So still be again 5s to wound. Alright, so take away all your misses. Rerolling 1s because of plague weapon. Okay, so only 8 wounds total. These would be 3-ups. and he would have taken another 4 damage. So what happens is that he would have been already at 10 and 6. So that's without Veterans of the Long War. This is again if they didn't make the charge, they'll have to roll this. So statistically, again, they would do a lot of damage to him but not kill him. So I'm going to do another one, another roll. I'm going to have Slurm roll again first, but he's going to have Veterans of the Long War again. He's going to have the actual power activated. So 5 attacks again, hitting on 4s. 1 death to the false emperor. Alright, so it'll be 4 wounds. Sorry, 4 hits, not wounds. Now this is death to the false, sorry, this is again the one with Veterans of the Long War, so he would be wounding on 3s because his toughness 6 against strength 8, but he'll be wounding on 2s now. Right, he got 1 failed. So it's kind of similar to last time. Let's see if he saves any of these on 6s. No, he didn't make a single one this time. D3 each. That's pretty pitiful. So he took 4 damage this time. Let's see how many wounds he gets from the plague knives. Okay, at this point, he's going to hit on... Well, they're going to hit on 3, sorry. Okay. Very similar like last time. He got 5 Death to the False Emperors, statistical. And again, he get that many hits. We got 1 less from last time, but this is now wounding instead of 5s, they're now wound on 4s. Make a huge difference. Yep, it does make a huge difference. Let me remove all my misses. Rerolling 1s because it's a plagued weapon. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 wounds. 13 wounds, 3 up saves. We should fail at least 5 or 6 of these. Alright, so I think he's failed 5 like I said before. So, he failed 5, so it's still not enough to take him down, but pretty close. Pretty close. It would have put him from 8 down to 3. Then he would have swung back and would have been has bracketed, but I mean, let's just hypothetically roll. He gets 5 attacks. Actually 6 attacks, because he's been charged. Right? Did I do it right? Yeah, I did right. And then he would have to hit on 5s, but wow, he does not like these Death Gaurd. And plot armor, maybe kills 2. That's it. I think he's going to kill 2 probably. So 1 and then 2. Yeah. So 2 dies. So even that is not enough to take him down. Interesting though. I think realistically they had a chance to take him down, but because they had no real weapons fire and because of the thing in front, I'll explain in a second. This gate wall was really good because it stopped us from getting from each other. So like I said, like that's the reason why he didn't take that many wounds this game. Also, the Death Gaurd are not really showing that much sturdy. At least it's like a tied game. So they run away, and he's still alive. So at this point again, we're not going to go turn 6 obviously because the game was over. I think it was a good game. I think I would have done something different. I would have definitely put Pox back here because him being alive would have been really vital for dealing with this thing. You know, he was hiding behind this gate, and then Hector sneaking around to kill the Nurglings. The Nurgling charging him was a really bad mistake. So I think I'm not going to do that again. So at this point, it was a good game. I think it was a decent showing. So at this point, it was a tied game. Nobody wins. Nurgle has the virus, but also the Ultramarines have the vaccine. So at this point, let us again see what happens next game. I'll do my outro, and that's it. And thank you, yes you, for watching this battle report. Again, this is my second battle report. I had a lot of fun doing this. Actually a lot faster. It's actually like nice outside right now. It was like nighttime last time I did this, so I only did like, it's a 4-hour mark. 30 power low doesn't take that long to film. But I still have a lot to learn. But the camera, we go back and forth. But I think also with it too, like, I did most of the rules right for this campaign, or this battle. I definitely want to read the Death Gaurd Codex myself. Again, Ego Queen Alexis is a very good breakdown of the Death Gaurd Codex. You check out her channel on YouTube, Ego Queen Alexis. Like I said, she has a good Death Gaurd Codex review. I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do with these guys because honestly, like, not really doing much. Especially Flubber. I love Flubber Prime. I mean, he's narrative a really good character, but he's not really doing much against, especially the Eradicators. So, anyways, if you guys like this stuff, like this kind of thing, give a like and subscribe. I will definitely appreciate it. I'm a young channel. You know, I'm trying to grow. But I'm going to make a painting video on Tuesday. So, I'm going to make like, I'm going to paint while chatting about Nurglings. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do lore videos while I paint. So, thank you guys so much for watching this, and take it easy and be safe out there.